So I listened to Taylor Swift's new album, Tortured Poets Department or whatever, and I think she kind of did her fans dirty with this. To start off, just kind of like how she was hyping this up as like something that's gonna be super like deep and like torture poetry, when a lot of these lyrics, obviously I'm talking about the ones that are popping up everywhere that are just very questionable. They're just like weak, and it's surprising because Taylor Swift is such a good lyricist, and she's probably like top three, if not the first or best, like singer songwriter of our generation. She's been doing it for so long, so many great albums, so many great songs. But like the way she hyped up this album just seems so like bizarre, and for it to be like her weakest album is just so weird to me. But it's like not just Taylor. I think this album flopped just not from her. I think it flopped because she got Jack Antonoff to produce this album, because I know he did a good job with Midnights and he's a great producer, and I don't want to like shit on him, but like it's like very stale. He does the same things, and the vibe and aesthetic of this album should have been given to Aaron Dessner. It would have just fit better. I think he would have pushed her to do the right things musically, lyrically. I think he would have just been able to help her more, but Jack Antonoff just kind of gave a weak product. It just felt like this was made within like a month, like from the writing it to producing it and like mixing it and like having it completely done. And if that's the case, then like it's a good album. But like if it took like any longer than that, I don't know. I just think she should have gone with someone else. I think he did it really a really bad job. I think he should have a cap of one album per artist, unless the artist he's working with has way more musical slash creative control of the music being put on the album. Like he can produce it and like mix it, but like I don't know. I think she should do a Taylor's version with a different producer or something, because this is not good. And I was actually really excited about it because it looked like a really cool like campaign. The aesthetic was really cool. I loved it, but then it just like fell flat. And maybe it was the hype and like pushing that aesthetic really far that made it seem like I don't like it as much, just because I was expecting something like super cool and super unique. And it's just kind of like not that. So I don't know if this is like her last album. I really hope it wouldn't be. But it does seem like it might be, just because she said these are like tortured poetry that she's like been writing for years that she's like never really been able to put out or something like that. And like maybe this is just like the last sign off and she might be taking a break. But and if she does, that's totally fine. She deserves a break. I think she's like hounded by media and everyone a lot. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't love this album. I don't think you should not listen to it. You should give it a listen and have your own opinions on it, but it's not it for me.